want to give all glory to God. Without him, none of this is possible, and I truly mean that. Well, first off, my mom and dad both raised me in the church. Just being able to come up through the church, I kind of built a great relationship with God, and I've tried to keep that as I've gotten older. And faith is huge for me. Just be able to stay on the right track and be able to live life knowing that I can be free and God will have me and he'll always accept me. The team provides us Bible study every Friday, and that will help us kind of keep up and not lose track of where we're at and with our faith. And then as well as chapel every night before the game, and that's huge for me because it kind of gives me that last touch, I guess you would say, that last thing that can kind of help me know that I can go out there and just play and be myself, and whatever happens, God has my back. I go to chapel every Saturday night and just kind of get that message and get the message and keep up to date with God and everything that He's providing for me and every opportunity that He's given me. And then before every game, I walk the field and I just do a prayer at the goalpost, and I thank God kind of for those opportunities, and I thank God for just letting me be on a stage where I can glorify Him. And I feel like the biggest thing that I pray for is that whatever happens, win or lose, success or failure, that I'm glorifying Him and doing everything the right way that He wants me to. For the folks in the stadium praying for me, I mean, definitely just pray that I just go out there and I be myself. I go out there and play the way God would want me to play, and that's to glorifying Him and have no fear. And I feel like that's the thing that you could pray for me the most, is just to go out there and be myself and just play the way that God wants me to.
I done it before, nigga was ignoring my call till I pulled up to his front door. He wasn't there, but his brother was. He didn't thought he had saw a ghost. He gave me what the fuck he owe me, plus he gave me a limo. I ain't got time to play, cause I got kids to face. Can't take serious deadbeats, nigga need to go and get his kids today. Always catch you at a house of parties, move around like he kid and play. Yeah, I'm hungry, I ain't waiting either, I'ma save myself if I need to play. Yeah, I used to be up in the streets, but it's certain shit I don't need to say. I was taught the game from an OG, real killer wouldn't be the case. Never talked about it, never bragged on it.
Level Grub was the best album on the band. Yeah, we buy. Get off.
You already know what time it is, baby. We up.
Much shit out here in life for us to settle for, and since it's me I'm betting on it, I'ma bet it all. I got into love and I got out of lust. I swear I pray a lot but might not pray enough. I've been working on myself, I'm working on my trust. Got that overtime, man, they can't fuck with us. Keep them people out my life, the devil send his blessings. If you can't keep it solid, you can keep it stepping. Knowing everything ain't promised, I'ma take the lesson. Never been the type to settle, always been respected. Always been the type to do it, never second guessing. All the times they try to play me, got me double checking. It's fuck anybody ever did me incorrectly. I know I got hella haters, but they don't affect me. I need all of mine, all my dotted lines, all my comma signs.
The BG, you know they don't fuck. Yes, sir. I'ma swerve on you for that dough. I've been hustling, getting that bread, rain, sleet, or the snow. I'm a vet, I thought I'd let you know. Don't put nobody in my business, I don't do this for show. I'ma swerve on you for that dough. I done it before, nigga was ignoring my call till I pulled up to his front door. He wasn't there, but his brother was. He didn't thought he had saw a ghost. He gave me what the fuck he owe me, plus he gave me a limo. I ain't got time to play, cause I got kids to face. Can't take serious deadbeats, nigga need to go and get his kids today. Always catch you at a house of parties, move around like he kid and play. Yeah, I'm hungry, I ain't waiting either, I'ma save myself if I need to play. Yeah, I used to be up in the streets, but it's certain shit I don't need to say. I was taught the game from an OG, real killer wouldn't be the case. Never talked about it, never bragged on it. Never seen no tattoos in his face, talking about real smooth. They told me never hustle where I lay. I done flipped a script and I got my own.
Yeah, what's up? What happening? Man, we back at it again. Yeah. What you got going on, man? Happy New Year to everybody out there. Man, you see, I got on my good sweater today, baby. See, I'm hot than the motherfucker, but shit. Hey, man, it's a celebration, man. Like you say, man. Yeah, as you see my background on you, baby. All eyes on you. I got my third eye right there too, baby. You already know. What you know about that third eye, baby? I'm on game. You already know what the business is. I think. Oh, how long it been? Been about a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we've been at it for a minute, man. You know, we've been putting the paint red line. And today we got some very special guests for you all today. Man. I just want to thank y'all for always tuning in to Game Up Level Up Podcast. And as you see the background right now, it is sad right now in LA for some people because I'm gonna take down our thing right quick to let y'all see. Yeah, you know what the business is, baby. Man, at the end of the day, hey, we pray for everybody. They lost their house and things like that in the fire. They know it ain't the end of the road, baby. It's not the end of the road. You know what I'm saying? Like you know. At the end of the day, that's all I'm gonna say about that one. So, but we got all the donation spots. Talk to everybody that's been donating, giving back. Now do what they gotta do. I'm talking about donation. It ain't gotta be money. It could be clothes. It could be information. It could be whatever you gotta donate. Like for somebody that don't know. So everybody don't know everything. So you gotta tell somebody something. You know what I'm saying? What good with your ass, baby? Oh, I like that background behind you, man. Oh.
Thank you. Hey.
Who was that in the picture behind you?
Happy New Year. It's yours truly.
Okay. Oh man. See, look, they got the Gucci down. See, look, we feeling good today, baby. So we got on our good sweater. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, man, we know the vibes right now. They got the bottle of wine right here. Shout out to all my people that got birthdays. You know what I'm saying? See on that aqua. When I get them, he's gonna be on his water today too. So you ain't gonna be by yourself.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
You see, people, Happy New Year, like we say. Level up 25. Man.
I've been on a real health tip lately, so I got a few bottles of water that I gotta knock down before the day is over.
Ooh, and I think you can do it too. You can do it. You got it. We got a birthday shout out for all my Aquarius and my Capricorns and the rest of everybody that we meet. We want to say happy birthday to everybody. The ones that we went out to air and the new ones, but right now it's Aquarius season. So shout out to all my Aquarius out there. Oh, shout out to my little homie, Ariana. Happy birthday. And y'all know we're going to have a little
birthday.
Huh?
Did you make her a little birthday thing?
Oh, I ain't get it. I guess we got busy.
Okay. Next time.
No, but we're gonna do it on the next show. Ariana, we're gonna shout you out big. We got a post coming for you, baby. Right. So all my Aquarius people, we're gonna be leaving on the next show. We're gonna be leaving Aquarius. Then we be going to another birthday, but there's so many birthdays for Aquarius people. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, when it's up, it's stuck. So happy birthday to all y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, and shout out to my freaking owner. Right now, she's in Paris, France. Like she say, she had to go to the pool a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? That's the Jamaican queen, baby. You know what the business is. So shout out to Fiona, baby. Happy birthday, by the way. I hope you have a safe flight back from Paris. As y'all saw earlier, what happened in D.C. So, we got to make sure people get. Did you see about that earlier about D.C.?
Yeah, I have friends that work for the airlines.
Ooh, man, that was crazy right there.
I don't know. It's a little drama behind that because how's a military helicopter gonna run into something that don't sound right?
That don't sound right. A black house. That don't. You know what I'm saying? It is like people like you say. You see my background. Look at that third eye, baby. That mother jumping. See, that's why I have to keep the glasses on. But I want y'all to see my third eye moving. I don't know. You got your third eye too?
I don't know about all that, but I'm staying woke.
Oh, shit, I'm trying to tell you. That's why we got that background, baby. I'm woke. I am Dwayne 1-on-1. And I'm unshakable. Unshakable. You can't shake me, baby. You can try, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? And real quick, before I get to this thing, shout out to Big Fella, my Shreveport, Louisiana, baby. You know what the business is right now? For the best hair braider out there in Shreveport, Louisiana. They got $1,000 on the line for the best hair braider. I said, boy, I was hating on this one.
A braider?
Can you be from California?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Big Fella, Mr. Working Your Shoulders, baby. And also, people, I think Trump, they got a surprise for everybody. They changing the age requirement for Social Security now, for retirement. Like I say too many people is on disability. They don't want too many people on disability, so they about to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what they about to do, but we got to sit back. All you got to do is say your prayer. I think right now it's like 65, 67. 65, 67, right?
I don't know.
I'm like you though. It moves so much, so I don't be knowing no more. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Ain't what it ain't. And also, people, where your boo at? You got your boo thing, got your boyfriend, got your wife, got your husband. Man, Shreveport, Louisiana is going down, baby. Valentine's Day is coming up. So I'm telling you right now, you get your outfits together for all my grown folks out there. Guess right? Sadie Hawkins, baby. Going down. Lifestyle Bullet. I think California might have a Sadie Hawkins too. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute for that, you know what I'm saying? So like you say, Sadie Hawkins, baby. So get ready. Oh, I went to my study. Did you go to Sadie Hawkins?
I remember that vaguely, but I remember the Sadie Hawkins dance. Is that where the girl got to ask the guy or something?
Well, no, you have to dress alike.
The girl and the guy have to dress alike. Coordinate. Yeah. Have to coordinate together. But did the girl ask the guy about that?
No, I think that's the prom.
No, that ain't the prom. That's only if it's her prom. Sadie Hawkins Day. Let's see.
Oh, let us know in a minute. I know you're gonna let us know.
The women. Go ahead. It's okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Let me know we get it. Okay. And people also, y'all make sure y'all go out there. It's looking good for our black women. Even though we got the fire in LA, we can still make sense of everything right now. So out to Sexy Red, Big Sister, and Kiki Plummer. Sister, that's right, people. If you didn't know, now you know. Sister is originally from St. Louis, baby. The Loop.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I was wondering why she was so humble and so cheap. Sister been had money. They told my sister live in an apartment. I said, I know they lying, but I can understand now, sister. Save your money, baby. You smart.
Right.
But St. Louis, they say you got a big bag, don't mean you got the but it makes sense now with this movie. If you haven't seen the movie yet, people, make sure y'all go ahead and see it. What you got from about the Sadie Hawkins thing, Ashley?
Oh yeah, it's where let me pull it back up. So it's basically the idea of the Sadie Hawkins dance is that the girl asks their desired date to dance as opposed to men in their conventional gender role inviting their date. So yeah, I remember that's where the girl asks the guy.
Oh, okay. That's dope. Ladies and gentlemen, A-Town popped up in the building. He backstage right now. We're going to be bringing him on shortly. Like you say, we're going to go ahead and get to the community engagement real quick. And A-Town is in the building.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did it right. He's going to get me. I was trying to make the bird call. You know what I'm saying? And also, people, like I say, I know the fires in LA, like you say, but people, we still have a lot of good things going on in LA right now. LA, we could still, like say, it ain't the end of the world. So I do these beautiful women right here from Inglewood, California, who just landed this big deal with Live Nation. And one thing about Black on the Block, I've been saying to interview them and talk to their mama. And their mom is so proud.
Yes.
And like I say, they been going all over the world, making stuff happen, putting the paint where it ain't. And this weekend, you can catch them at the SoFi Stadium for the first ever Battle of the Band, the Honda Battle of the Band, State University, Grammy State University. Man, I look, when I seen this actually, they fucked me up with them. I got plans this weekend, and I didn't know about the Battle of the Band.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Well, my friends have been talking about if we're going or not. But I'm not sure. I got to see what city I'm in. I don't even know.
That's going to be the move. I promise you. That's going to be the move.
If you're in LA.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If you're in LA, that would be the move. We got a commercial for y'all. We're going to show y'all here in a little bit. But real quick, we got set up. I went back home to Louisiana. I enjoyed myself at my godparents' house for Christmas. Me and my baby, King Bryce, baby. You know what I'm talking about. Hey,
how cute.
And also, shout out to the birthdays again, baby. February 15th, no, 16th. One of my best friends, they're doing her birthday bash at the new club in Shreveport, the Branson Lounge. It's going to be a takeover, baby. Get in where you fit in, baby. Shout out to my people over there. You know what it is. And also, and give it up, like I just said, people, it ain't the end of the world because of the fire. You can still make something happen. LA County is cool.
Or because of ICE, because ICE been on one.
Oh yes, ICE definitely been on one. So if you're a legal immigrant, you better be hiding right now, baby. Or the best thing I can tell you is hide your money or send your money back home. So when they come get you, your money be back home and you got to start all over again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is right there. And also, we want to say, go ahead and get your food cart. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's a trick to everything. Like, you got to register. You got to get your business, and there's a fee behind it. I did my research. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what the business is. Oh, the guest is coming in, baby. Oh, we. Big Sack is in the building. Oh, we.
You know what? One fact, and I'm not a racist in any type of way, but one fact is I've been going to Home Depot lately, and the parking lot is empty. There is no people looking for work there. It looks scary. It's a ghost town. I just got them real spooked.
Ooh, well, I ain't being racist either, but I see my Mexican every morning in the Home Depot parking lot making their money. But they're
not there anymore at all.
Dang, that's messed up. So I'm praying for all my immigrants out there, people. Man, it's rough out here in California, baby. So like you say, you might be safe in Shreveport. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got ice out there. But my big homie, Big Sat, may let me know they got ice out there. We're going to be able to bring them on in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for joining us, A-Town and Big Sat. Man, today we're going to get it on and popping, man. I got my wine and stuff like that, man. We're gonna celebrate today. We're gonna put the paint where it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And also, shout out to the Prime Minister of Canada. He was dying. He already knows it's gonna be a shit show. So he said, I'm getting the fuck out of here. He said, I ain't got time for this. Not today, baby. Not today.
We gotta research what is that about.
Yeah, we got to. We got to have that on the next show for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Man, that is gonna be off the chain. And also, give it up for a legendary. I grew up on this dude right here, 2006. DJ Walk It Loud, Walk It Loud, Walk It Loud. Walk It Loud. R.I.P. Man, we lost him at an early age. I did have the cause of the death, but we'll have that on the next show. I came in late, so I won't be able to give it to you today, but you will have it.
Sorry for the loss to his friends and
family. DJ you remember DJ
Walk It Out.
Walk It Loud. Walk It Loud. We. And shout out to Beyonce. $2.5 million to Los Angeles. Man, thank you, Queen B. We appreciate you. Look, we know you ain't missing that $2.5 million. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you anyway. Hey.
You crazy.
Donald Trump put a freeze on all federal, but he's doing that because he don't want the Mexican. I hate to say it like that. I'm not racist, but he don't want the Mexican to have no food stamps or nothing. So we have to freeze everything and reset everything.
He
In
will.
order,
I'm not getting into politics or religion. I'm good.
that's about that thing. I mean, crazy, but they're gonna freeze everything to make sure they get all the illegal immigrants out of here. Crazy. And shout out to my big homie, Crystal Kid out there in Arizona. Legendary. They got honored with the President Award. Man, it's up, man. We appreciate you, baby. I see you.
What's up?
And also, shout out to our last guest that was on the show, Tiara. Tiara was an amazing guest. She won of the Game Up Level Up therapists. She was on a couple of shows a while back. She's teaming up with Just Brittany podcast, favorite the fifth. That'll be next week. Get in where you fit in, baby. I'm telling you right now, you're in for a treat, baby. Love you, Tiara. And also give it up for the Super Bowl one more time. What about some Eagles? Ooh, ah!
Whose house?
Man, Eagles house.
Rams
Man,
house.
you already know. Man, I think A-Time gonna let you know about that one. He's a big Eagle fan. That's my guy right there. You know what I'm saying? But I got a picture of her right now because we want to play homage to this black queen right here because she designed the Super Bowl.
Oh, nice. Logo. Okay. The artwork.
So that right there, and she's out of Ohio.
Cute.
I'm not believing. I had a name. I have a name for people if you want to know her name, you want to follow her, but she designed that. And shout out to Trump for getting everybody out of jail from the Capitol, because I want to honor our black people. The Black History Month coming up. We helped build the Capitol. And the people that got out of jail, they tried to tear it down, and they got rewarded by getting out.
Her name is Queen Taj from New Orleans. She did the logo for the 2025 Super Bowl. First time, has collaborated with an outside artist. And she's a black woman.
That's dope. I'm telling you right now, baby. It's the best time to be a black queen, baby. Oh, we.
Gosh. All right.
And speaking of New Orleans, it's kicking off right now. Mardi Gras kicking off today.
Super Bowl.
All the way up until the whole month. I can't
Mardi
wait.
Gras and Super Bowl together.
Together, baby. It's gonna be a big party. Oh, we. Man, it's gonna be. I'm telling you right now. If you're going to the Super Bowl, people. If you're going to the Super Bowl, be safe and stay in the pack and stay with your group. I'm gonna let you know now. I'm from Louisiana. New Orleans ain't playing. They're not LA. It's
the
Louisiana.
People of New Orleans don't be playing.
So you will get robbed. You will get pickpocketed. So you stay safe.
And you will get checked.
Mind your business. And do your thing.
And have fun.
That part. You know what I'm saying? To the man part, what up, baby? What's good with you? Man, I know you're gonna turn it up in Shreveport, baby, already. And we got the last thing. We're gonna go ahead and bring Big Sack, and we're gonna bring ahead and the A-Town in the building. What y'all think about that, people? Jake Paul versus Logan Paul, March 27th. See, and we have to bring y'all the news like this so you can kind of know what we getting at when we go ahead when y'all sit down and listen to us, to give y'all the game on how to maneuver and stuff like that. But sometimes you got no sauce. So it ain't gonna do you no good to get the game if you don't know nothing. But if you just look and see what's happening, I got my third eye right here in the middle. So I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Pretty boy ain't no dummy. Oh, talk to me, I'll talk back. You know what I'm saying? So but I think I got Logan Paul though. You know what I'm saying? And also, this is our Grammy week here in California. So Big Sack is also a very known rapper out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Been putting work in for a long time. We got an intro that you're gonna see of him in a minute. And A-Town is a comedian and also a rapper too. And both of them got some nice little joints. Like man, they shit. I tell you, I banged that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like say, man, and like say, at the end of the day, you will too. By the time you get to listen to them give you some game on how to maneuver yourself so you can get where they at. Because it's so Game Up Level Up is a platform where we celebrate people for all their hard work. You know what I'm saying? So like say, so this today is our Grammy podcast today. So the Grammys is gonna be on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So we had to, of course, we had to bring music artists on the platform today on our first show for the year. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody out there that's making music, and shout out to everybody out there that's putting in their grind. You're gonna make it. They stay consistent. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? You gotta connect with the right people. You know, sometimes you got to move around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, talk to me. I'll talk back. Right. So now where we at? We got the we go ahead and get the we're gonna bring in A-Town first, then we're gonna bring Big Sack in next. So while I get the promotion up, you know, we can't keep you. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna do that in a minute. I got you. All righty. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and get the thing up. We gotta get your intro. A-Time, we got to bring you in the right way. Up there while we waiting. I just feel like I'm out my mind right now. I'm ratchet bad.
Turn me on, so you better cut up in this bitch. You better cut up in this bitch. So you bad, you on the shit. You better cut up in this bitch. And you keep your half in. You better cut up in this bitch. Take care of your kids and rent pay. You better cut up in this bitch. Your weave lasts for 60 days. You better cut up in this bitch. I like a ratchet bag. Yeah, I like a ratchet bag. I like a ratchet bag. Bitch, go and get that bag. Bitch, go and get that bag.
You say cut up? Bitch, I go bananas in this bitch. I'm my top light. I ain't got no antennas in this bitch. On that lean, I just pulled up in the family in this bitch. On the scene, I got bitches in Atlanta on my dick. I be getting to that money, motherfucker, nigga. Hey, I be with your bitch. I'm tryna fuck this nigga lady. Bitch, I'm really with this shit. Say, nigga, I ain't got no cut in me. Put up with those sticks out there, nigga, tryna fuck with me. 50,000 in my fucking pocket, yeah, it's up with me. 50 grand on your fucking head, get you put to sleep. Ratchet ass bitch, got some ratchet ass ways. Watch me cut up with this gutter, it's a ratchet ass case.
So you bad, you on the shit. You better cut up in this bitch. And you keep your half in. You better cut up in this bitch. Take care of your kids and rent pay. You better cut up in this bitch. Your weed lasts for 60 days.
Black Rose.
Well, who is you?
He said, what do you tell him? You want me to tell him something? What you tell him? Chinese first.
I tell them first, konnichiwa. That's what they gon' say, A-Town up in the spot. Rock, 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 rock. I tell them first, konnichiwa. That's what they gon' say, A-Town up in the spot. Rock, 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 rock. A-Town said konnichiwa. Sexy, you know I'm up on the top. Catching me now, haters, cause you know I won't stop. Hating on me hard, cause you know I'm top notch. Wanna see me dead, cause you know I won't stop. Always got that bag, got that guap. Everybody knows that I keep it a beat. I got God on my side, playing like Johnny, my. Check out my wrist, look at this time. Oh, bank supplies. But why? Cause A-Town.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, A-Town.
A-Town up in the spot.
Next, coming to the stage. Big Sack.
Welcome.
How you doing?
All
Thank
right.
you
Looks
for having
good.
me.
Most definitely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Sweet.
Hold up. We got Big Sack intro. We got to bring my boy in right, man. Man, I've been knowing Big Sack for a long time, baby. And he gonna be shocked once he see the video I'm playing for him. Oh, he didn't know Pretty Boy know this one. You can't mix Pretty Boy with nothing. Oh, Streetport, baby. Mr. Cooper Road. Oh. I talk to my boy T Win. I say, what's up? Oh. Let's see where we at. The devil want to get us right quick. We can't let the devil win, though. You know what I'm talking about, man. At the end of the day, man, the devil ain't gonna win over him, baby. Not today. But I'm just telling you, boy. Good vibes only over here. Tell him, Big Slack. You might see one of our other guests in the video as well. I love this video right here, boy. I'm gonna be playing this more often. I ain't know you had that one. That's how I look. Everybody say people. Sometimes you never know what people got. People got heat. Sometimes you got to look.
Have a good time. Kick it like we supposed to kick it. We living, baby. If you hating, don't come around here. Don't come around. Good vibes on the ground here. Good vibes. We getting money around here. Getting money. Good vibes on the ground here. If you hating, don't come around here. Don't come around. Good vibes on the ground here. Around here. We getting money around here. Getting money. Good vibes on the ground here. Good vibes. Good vibes. If you come with negative energy, then it's good vibes. See, we just trying to have a good time. Relax, kick back, and chill and sip wine. Hey, or pour up a little yak. Roll one fact, is where my mind at. Hey, number good times, homie. How real over here, nothing phony. If you hate, don't come around here. Don't come around. Good vibes on the ground here. Good vibes. We getting money around here. Getting money. Good vibes on the ground here. All around here. If you hate, don't come around here. Don't come around. Good vibes on the ground here. Around here. We getting money around here. Getting money. Good vibes on the ground here. Good time. We doing fine. Staying on our grind. Money on our mind. But drama don't got time. Mama used to say, move ahead out the way. I'm like an 18-wheeler. Is you gonna ride or stay?
Yeah. There you have it, man. My homie. The OG. Big Sack. Oh.
What you got going?
What's the business here, man? Oh, what's the business here? Man.
How everybody
I want to
doing?
thank y'all. Man, we blessed and highly favored over here, man. Like I say, man. Hey, look, when you woke, it ain't much you can worry about when you woke. You know what I'm saying? It's the people we trying to wake other people up.
Right.
We want other people to be like us. We want everybody else to be woke too. So we're not selfish with it. You know what I'm saying? We want to. So sometimes people always talk about what they want to do, what they ain't got. Fuck all that. Sometimes God may only give you a little bit, and if He give you a little bit, that's what it is. You gotta do what you got to get to the next level. Right. Sometimes He might not give you a lot. That. You know what I'm saying? So, like you say, and that's why I'm over here to put the paper in. And I want to say, I thank A-Town for stopping through. I thank my main man, Big Sack, for talking to. I want to let y'all know y'all come on before a lot of great people. Like Big Sack, you know, Jabba Jaw, you know, Cool Mark, you know, a lot of people, Darryl Joy, like they, you know, it's just lit. And the guests are going to get bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want to, you know, fellowship with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to let Ashley do the simple introduction for y'all. That's my co-host.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
I hear you good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna make sure I put the reduce the background noise that you got any. Then I can turn your mic up a little bit. Too.
So welcome. Today we're gonna be talking about emotional intelligence. And also, this is our part 2. So we're going to be talking about empathy and effective communication. So I want you to think about, like, how does that relate to your world as far as when you're trying to game up, level up, when you have to keep in mind effective communication, emotional intelligence, and empathy.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm listening.
Is it right now? And you really ain't got the answer right now. There's people that want to give y'all.
I was sorry. What's the question?
Yeah, no. So since they briefing y'all, they say you know what we're gonna be talking about as we get into it. So and as we're gonna be running some stuff off, and y'all be able to just chime in and like give your expertise and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
So
So, like,
you can chime in, give your opinions, examples, or experience whenever you choose to.
yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay.
But we would like to know, and everybody here that's watching, starting off with A-Town, tell people who you are, what you do, what you got going on, and like say, and like, and one thing I know, I saw you doing something good in the community today. He was helping out the community by giving back in the community today. So he also he does a little bit of his philanthropist work. Philanthropy people is like they giving back. Sometimes it ain't about giving back money. It give you your time. You can give a lot of stuff back in your philanthropy. So let's tell people about a little bit about you. Brief.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is A-Town. I am the one that created Good Morning to You, the birds are chirping. Um, Also that I was on dialysis. But I got a kidney now. I got a kidney now in October. So now
Praise the
I'm just,
Lord. Praise the
yes, I
Lord.
got a kidney now. This be my second kidney transplant. Also that I do anti-bullying. I have buttons. I'm on magazines. I'm on Black History Month. You know, Chicago Bridge magazine, Black History Every Day. I'm on LV magazine. I'm on Red Ink. Um, Also, I'm an influencer. You know, talk about my lifestyle, what I go through, not just kidney conditions. It's more about other health, even the mental, because I do have autism and other stuff. I'm not ashamed. It's just like it's just like if you're not ashamed of telling your health, that means that you shouldn't be ashamed of telling the gospel of Jesus Christ, our Lord, our Savior.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love
Right there, right?
You know what I'm saying? So on that part, also that I also you know stay ahead, you know what I'm saying, with life. Life is could be confusing or tricky, but that's the point in our life. We need that to go through life. We need to understand that to go through life. If we don't have that in our life wise, how we gonna learn? You know what I'm saying? I learned from my mistakes and I learned what people done to me in the past, and some people come into the future from your past as well, how you handle it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gotta be careful and what God put you through. You know what I'm saying? Because God ain't gonna let you put you something that you can't handle. I thought I couldn't handle my dialysis, but look at me now.
Ooh, look
So
at you, boy. I see you jumping and running and man, jumping for joy, man. Man, I just want to say thank you, Jesus. God, thank you, Lord Jesus, for having A-Town here with us today, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Man, and you his path is so big, he don't even know it yet. This is the beginning. He's just getting started, baby. Even though we've been in the game for a minute, this is a new year. We just getting started this year. This is the first month, just January, baby. When it's up, it's stuck. Now we appreciate you for sharing that with us, A-Town. Big
thank
Stack.
you.
What you got going?
Just let the people know about who you from, where you where you from, what you got going on, who you is, and what you got, what you do.
Actually tickled up there.
All the time.
Oh,
It's always a show.
yeah. Yeah, I'm Big Sack, man. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. Born and raised in the Cooper Road area. I also lived in the Queensboro area town. I'm just all around, community type of person. Um, I'm an artist. I rap, write songs. I started out doing that through writing poetry. You see what else? Brand owner. Good vibes only. It's my brand. Let's see what else. My father.
Neighborhood superstar.
I said,
Neighborhood superstar.
if you want to call it that, yeah. If you want to call it that, yeah. I'm a staple. Like I'm a factor. I'm a staple in the city. I've always been on the turf, been on the grind, been in the public, doing different things, especially with the music and entertainment. So I met Pretty Boy years ago. He was stomping the grounds, he was stomping the turf, taking pictures, doing whatever he could do. He was in the mix though, you know what I'm saying? He always been the same from the time I met him. He always been the same, never switched up. That's a lot of people switch up on you. Pretty Boy ain't never switched up. And like I say, I'm just all around solid dude. That's that's the name of my record label, Super Solid Entertainment. I try to keep everything 100, no gray areas. We just keep it 100, man. Like I say, I'm just all around solid neighborhood, citywide dude, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, y'all
just
ready?
community type of guy.
Man, we appreciate you for that, man. Yeah. And like I say, and now we thank y'all for that. We're gonna go ahead and get this show kicked off. But I want to say, you and A-Town, don't hesitate to send me ask you something. If you got something going on, we're gonna post it. You're now part of the Game Up Level Up family. Like I say, it's a list of y'all now. We got about 80 some people in this thing, and pretty soon, as God continues to bless us, we're gonna try to do something. And we're gonna try to make this thing active. My thing is, when you can't beat them, join them. So what I did was I go in and I go get the people that I feel like that people not necessarily shitted on, but overlook. And like say, so I'm one of the people that people overlooked before too. Like say me, I have to be bigger than what I'm on. A-Town to be bigger than what he are. Ashley to be bigger than what she are. Big Sat to be bigger than what they are. But we're grateful for where we at because we didn't stop. You can't go nowhere if you stop. You can go everywhere if you keep going. So they say, in the day, man, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining us here today on the show, and we're gonna get it in.
For sure.
All right. Like I say, people, I want to for everybody that's joining in right now, I want to say, welcome back to GameUpLevelUpPodcast, your go-to source for inspiration, empowerment, and leveling up in every aspect in life. We got you. We got you covered. Whether you're here for motivation, insight, a fresh perspective, or you just want to be here nosy and be messy. That's what we still love you. But we here to deliver. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to dive in and take this thing to a whole nother level, baby. Ashley, what's up?
What's up? I'm feeling great and so excited to be here again. What are we on? Year 3? We've been creating our content for our show.
Yes.
I see we had a lot of people coming in and coming out and coming in and coming out. And I kind of been reviewing all our stuff so that we can put it all together and get it all together. And shout out to everybody who watches us. Y'all know this podcast is nothing without you. And so, continue to drop your comments because we read them, we review them, we organize them, we make sense of them. And so we're just going to get into empathy and effective communication. It's a lot. Emotional intelligence is a lot.
I'm trying to tell you, baby. And like you say, as I get ready to kick it off with that, I want to bring you up to speed. But for those of y'all that miss it, when it comes to emotional intelligence people, we need that. And I feel like a lot of people, not that in our community, in the world period, but mainly in our communities and stuff like that. Like I feel like they don't talk about emotional intelligence a lot. They don't teach us how to deal with our emotions and how to deal with other people's emotions, and that's why God put this on my heart to be able to start this series and things like that. But starting off with part 1, when we started off last year at the end of 2024 about emotional intelligence, we cover the key aspect when it comes to self-awareness, emotional regulation, and also about how it can enhance your mental health with your relationship with people, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, business partners, and also it also can help you become even more resilient. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So now we're going to take it a step further and learn how to get more into empathy and effective communication in real life situations. These skills that we talk about are necessary and essential for stronger connections and also building connections with ourselves and others. So without effective communication, you're not going to find yourself making adequate progress in life. That's a key. Some of you got to have. These are some of the tools in your toolbox that we give you and we talk about and we discuss. with other like-minded people. Even though we have a couple of we have had a couple of disagreements, but it's okay to agree to disagree.
Yeah, most definitely.
Different. So, you apply it to what works for you.
Ooh, man. And kicking off with the first one.
Right.
The first point. You know what I'm saying? The first point is understanding empathy. And before you can even practice empathy, you got to first understand it. And right now, and one thing about it, when it comes to empathy, understanding empathy, it basically it's the ability to feel and understand someone else's emotion. So at the end of the day, you got to understand somebody else's emotion before you move on. That don't mean you got to rock with them or fuck with them, but you got to understand. So I teach my kids all the time. The more you understand, the better your life become. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say like this: we got different types of empathy. You know what I'm saying? We got cognitive, which is understanding, like that's the you understand your mental, like
ability to think.
You know what I'm saying? And then we got emotional feeling. We all got feelings, and sometimes we want to get in our feelings, or we want to get to hating on the next person, or somebody want to get to hating on you because you up. You know what I'm saying? Like so, but it ain't no necessary to be hating. You just understand. And then the other one is compassionate. It's basically the act of understanding. So basically, you got to be able to understand what you see other people go through. You know what I'm saying?
So with empathy, because there's a lot of trauma going around. It seems like it's been a lot of trauma since COVID. People have been going through it, enduring a lot of things. Have you guys found yourselves in positions where you have to teach other people how to be empathetic towards you or somebody else or a situation?
Yes.
Okay.
And yes, like I said, like my health.
Yes.
That's number one. That's empathy for my health. Because people don't want to understand it, and they not empathy for as like they think what they want to think instead of understanding that person what it is. Like I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Like talking about, oh yeah, you got this. No, it like a condition doesn't have to look. It's a disease.
So you have to educate people.
Yes, I had to educate people. Like autism is not a look. It's just a mental.
Yeah.
They gotta understand that. And also I'm not saying always have sympathy for me, empathy for me, but I just want you to understand what I'm going through. Because at the end of the day, when people come to me with problems, I like me, I could say I don't want to deal with that. I don't got time. No, I'm sit there and listen to you and trying to understand. So when stuff comes up with me, and I say, "Oh yeah, that person went through that," I get it. So let me, X, Y, and Z. So people don't understand people's feelings because that one, some people are selfish. Number two, they don't want to because they all about for self. That's still in the record in the first when I said selfish. Number three, it's just some people is taught different. I understand that. But when you teach them the right way, it's like it's to them. It's like I never know that. I never learned that or anything. It's what they've been taught. So sometimes we can't, like you said, argue with them because of some stuff what they taught, and that's empathy right there. So so that part is really like wow. So hey.
Wow, that's a lot of grace that you give people and understanding to even understand that even though you're trying to teach them to be empathetic about your situation, you still show them empathy when they still don't get it.
Oh, that's deep. That is definitely deep.
Yeah, that takes a lot. That takes a lot.
That's real mature.
Thank you.
Yeah, most definitely. That is. And you know what? And I thank you. And I'm glad anytime that you able to still go on and move on. Because when you got God in your life, it's like boom. Like it's like God allows you to keep on pushing. And that's like as it say grace and it's also faith. Believing what you're gonna see. So sometimes people have a hard time of not seeing it. Some people want you to be like, oh, show me. And some stuff you can't show a person. And some stuff It's already there. People that don't want to look. Some people fail to not look. Like I can't show you what you already see. You know what I'm
And
saying?
there's so many people who are not exposed to different abilities, aka / disability. So how he was talking about the autism, he has to teach people what autism looks like, sounds like, feels like, hears like, so that they don't judge and they just listen.
Like, but yeah, you right. And people still going to say whatever how they
Right.
feel because that's them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, all we can do is say, okay, you still don't understand, or that, or you be telling like, or do you want to understand? Because
Right.
I heard some people say, oh yeah, they want to learn in empathy, but
Mhm.
are they really learning in empathy, or they just learning because to see how they really want to take this, how far they want to take this?
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
difference.
most definitely, most definitely. Um, before I ask to give the points on empathy, Big Sat, what you got to say based
Have
on
you
what
had?
Well,
H.R. said?
I'm out. What you're saying, Ash?
No, go ahead.
Um, I'm always, I'm usually always the rational guy,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
I move in empathy. Like I always try to understand what somebody else has going on as far as feelings, even if I don't understand it. I'm considerate of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, being that I'm considerate of it, I'm willing to take the chance to even try to understand it. So, I use my rationale to maneuver through that so I can understand it. So, I don't have per se like if I'm really not getting it, I don't just shy away from it. I take the time to actually sit and understand it and learn it. So I move the way I move and the way I am as a person. I'm usually always moving in some type of empathy because I'm I'm optimistic. I see the glass half full all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all the time. That's just how I move. That's just how my spirit is. So I totally understand empathy, the all different sides of it. You know what I'm saying? Cognitive, emotional. I totally
What's your
understand all of it.
when empathy crosses the line and then it becomes stupidity?
Exactly.
How do you react?
Empathy crosses.
Mm-hmm.
I first of all, what I do is I collect my thoughts and I keep my cool
Mm-hmm.
because once it crosses over into stupidity, a lot of people tend to react in a negative way because if you're trying to be empathetic towards somebody, you don't want it to be stupid. You're not looking for stupidity. You're looking for some type of understanding. So my thing is first is I'm going to try to keep my cool. If I can't keep my cool and maneuver through that situation, depending on how big or how close I am and um, how I'm attached to that person, will determine on how I continue to move through that situation. Because if I don't have to really just understand what they're going through, then if they're acting stupid, then I can shut them down completely and move on to something else. But if it's somebody that I really need to know and understand, I'm going to try to get to a place of understanding, even if I got to take a minute to stop and come back to it, because if it begins to develop some type of stupidity, then the conversation and the trying to get the understanding is out. So even if I
Right.
got to stop, all right, I'll give you a few minutes to come back to it, and that's what I got to do.
So you prioritize for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but that's how I am in dealing with people because I'm always thinking in the act of dealing with the person, especially if it comes to anything I got to be empathetic or sympathetic about. I'm trying to think of a way for me to maneuver through this in the best way that I can, the best positive way that I can.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and talk about why empathy enhances communication. So when you are on your right, to trying to be empathetic, it will help increase active listening, and it also shows how much you care. Some nonverbal cues like facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language also show and convey how empathetic you are to somebody. So they read those things. So you want to keep those minds the note in mind, the nonverbal communication that you're giving off to when you're in a situation that requires the skill of empathy. There are some,
That makes
but
sense.
I don't know if we
Mm-hmm.
those,
Yeah, that is true.
right?
That is
And you know
true.
what I'm saying?
So let's
And
talk about the do's and don'ts though. Like, what are some do's and don'ts that you guys would say in some situations when it comes to somebody being in the shoes of showing empathy? Like,
When the
don't do this, do this.
I do is
Oh, you can't.
communicate.
Go ahead.
Say again. Oh, the do's is do communicate. Do like number one is communication. That's all into everything. That's the priority. Main priority is communication.
Okay.
The don'ts is that when you show body language or face expression, don't do that. Don't. Because if
Wow.
you do, why if you do that, because it's like you can't, because you're not talking. Even though your body language is an action, it's a verb, but it's not really talking. It's just showing. Talking is a verb. It's an action because you're talking with your mouth. So you can hear it. It's better to hear it in the voice than the body language. Because you don't know what you're doing. I know you might be looking sideways. I know you had to go to the bathroom or something. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's better to talk. I know you laugh. I know you laugh about that. That's real stuff.
Yeah. Be
No,
clear.
no, I mean, yeah, it makes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't create confusion,
Right.
basically.
Exactly.
Right? Let's
Exactly.
just communicate and say what it is, and this is what it is, instead of
Right.
assuming and then
See,
creating confusion through your
but
body language. Okay.
Exactly. Right. Because I know you might have to go to the bathroom or something. He's like, what? I thought you would. No, I just had to, instead of saying, you know what I'm saying? It's better. Yeah.
yeah, I like that.
but see,
I like how you put that.
I think with
Go ahead.
with when dealing with it, I think when dealing with it with most people is most people don't know how to effectively communicate.
Hmm.
Whether through empathy, through sympathy, or whatever, they don't know how to effectively communicate. So you have to, at the bottom line of it, you have to be able to communicate, right? You're not going to get no understanding. You're not going to know anything without the communication. Just like A-Town said, the body language can throw you completely off, you know. Like a lot of people get it misconstrued through texting. We all like to text nowadays.
No.
Well,
Yeah. See, that's the part
texting
right
can
there
throw
that be messing me up too. Like, what are you
texting
trying to
texting
say?
can throw
Like,
off texting can throw off the mood. That's why you have to communicate. Once I feel like a text is throwing me off, I'm gonna call and be like, what that is,
exactly.
because
And
I
here's
need
the
to have
thing.
some type of
Yeah.
effective
That's me and
communication.
D Wayne all day.
You
I'm
know,
always saying, what you mean by that?
Right, right. And I'll be like, oh yeah,
right?
what you
You
mean
know
by
what I'm
that? Like they
saying?
and his thing. The crazy part is that they get mad at you. They get mad at you because you don't understand their text. If we don't
Right.
understand, we just accent. Like then that just shows right there what kind of sympathy and empathy you have for us.
And don't LO me. Oh, don't LOL me to death because I don't believe your LOL sometimes.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You got
Now, 'cause all
right
the
those
time they
text.
ain't laughing out loud. It's not funny
Right,
all the
you know what I'm
time.
saying? That's what I'm saying. They ain't
Yeah,
laughing
that
out loud.
part.
They laughing at our symphony and empathy that ha ha like he don't get it.
And they'll say
Because
some
through
things
text,
they won't say personally. Like they won't say that to you over the phone or
personally,
they'll text
Right,
on.
exactly. Because they know they
Yeah.
wrong. They know they wrong, and they scared to step to us about it. Because deep down, they know deep down we ain't that about that. We ain't about that all that. Haha, all that. We will say something. They afraid of how we really feel, and they can't take the truth, and so they do
Ooh, boy.
text.
Out there. I'm
So when
just
they
showing
do text, when they do through text, that means that, you know, that they're supposed to cover everything. But when we stand up,
Oh,
What happened to him?
he was on one too. He was going to get to it.
He's on the ball for a
What
minute.
happened to
But
him?
sometimes,
Hey, I threw some things out there, huh?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it might say too much.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
It's real
There
in
you go.
these
You back. Hey, look, we like, hey, time, we like, he saying too much. But you saying the right shit. Go ahead.
Absolutely. I think he's on mute. He can't. We can't hear you. I think he lost his sound. These technology streets is real. You guys to be careful in these technology streets because people will say things that are not so empathetic.
And then also through the you know, a lot of, you got to make sure you're listening to understand and not listening to react.
Yes.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just be listening to react, and they're not actually grasping or understanding what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be open-minded about it all. You know, so like I say, that's how I move through a lot of it, because if I didn't, then I might take a stance of, I don't care what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's not good. You know, especially when you're dealing with a loved one. Now, if it's just somebody that's just coming to vent to you that you just don't really know, I mean, you know, that's up to you if you want to open your heart and mind to give them any type of advice. That's just up to you. But if you're dealing with a loved one, you have to be open-minded and at least, you know, try to grasp everything.
Yeah, so you might do a lot. You might, when you open, like you said, people, like you got to be open-minded when you're dealing with a loved one, because that's people that you love. And especially they see you moving in a higher altitude, like we all moving here. Like I got like my sister and my mama. I can't just shut my mama and my sister in the mouth. Like, dang, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give them their space to listen. But like, if I don't really know you like that, I mean, I'm not gonna shut you off like that. But I'm gonna give you a word, and when I give you a word, I'm gonna give you a word to where, like, hey, this is what it is. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna get in that way so you can go on by them. They know, like, well, I gotta get on my body here. I got some break, you know, like, you know. But before I shoot you off, I'm gonna give you a word, a good word, and hopefully that you can get the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel what A-Town said and what you just said. So A-Town, before I go on to the next portion, go ahead. You can finish up what you just said.
what I was saying, that people like
You have feedback on your sound now. Now that you came back.
what I say.
You have feedback on your sound on your mic now that you came back. There's static coming from your mic.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
A little. Now it came back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's still feedback. It's giving us feedback.
It's
Yeah,
not
we
giving
get
you
feedback.
Yeah, that's his mic.
It's like, yo.
Can you hear me?
Static
Giving...
feedback.
Yeah, you get a lot of static.
A lot of static.
Is it still static?
Yeah. We'll give him some time to fix that. Dwayne, you want to talk about some practical?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that for him. I'm gonna put something in the private chat for you, A-Town, so we can look. Just in case you got a problem with it. I got a situation for that. You can read the private chat. But I go ahead and go on with some feedback on what everybody's saying.
Have you seen places where we have to practice?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Got a little bit of feedback. Go ahead and check out the private chat. I sent you a message in the private chat, and it just kind of tell you what you can do. Okay, but like I say, that's the answer. What everybody said. I like what everybody said. That's now. That was some good information I just heard from people, and I just want to say, like, when it comes to, like,
you're clear
we
now.
all talking about.
You're good now. Oh, well, you were. Okay, not yet. Almost getting better. We'll give him some time. Sorry,
yeah, we give you some time, no problem. But like we they saying, people, we talking about empathy, enhanced communication, and everybody shared some good ideas. But now I want to give you another part that goes when it comes to enhancing communication, and what goes along with that is basically I'm gonna put it in the chat for y'all to see. But what goes along with that is practical scenarios for empathy. And a lot of times, a lot of times, there's certain areas and things that we got to do when it comes to enhancing our communication. So we're not at home every day. Let's just be real about it. We're not at home every day. Nobody sits in the house every day. I don't care how people, when you call people phone, be like, "Oh, what you doing? Oh, at home. Oh, what you doing? I'm bored." It's more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? But some people, they want to use that and take that energy and make you feel what they feeling. But like now, for people that like that, what I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the chat. But we got to realize in the workplace, dealing with a coworker who's struggling, like that's a practical scenario. Or if you're in a personal relationship, like we were talking about earlier, you got to be able to listen without judgment when someone says that challenges with you. Like that because somebody give you like different challenging moments. It doesn't necessarily mean that you got to be able to vindicate on what they're telling you. That because somebody's telling me something like, "Oh, my mama died." I feel bad that your mama died. But if my mama ain't dead, it ain't nothing I can really tell you about that. But I will say, like I apologize. I'm sorry for your loss and things like that. Can I play with you or something like that? But like they say no, people been praying for me. But they say no. They tell them that like sometimes they need to take their time to maneuver and then go through them good memories. The best time you're gonna go through. There's like certain things you're gonna go through. Like different challenges we got to go through. Like Franklin Douglas said, without struggle, there is no, like progress. There we go. I like that. Whoever said that. Like I say, like that, and I got that in my house right now. So we all gonna go to challenges. Like right now with the president, everybody don't like Trump. Some people like Trump. And yeah, Trump doing a lot of bad stuff, but Trump doing a lot of good stuff too. So like everybody ain't gonna win in that moment. But with Trump, some people you're gonna eventually win with some of the stuff he's doing. You ain't gonna like everything somebody do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the situation right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like challenges. We all got challenges. So like when you listen to somebody, you just gotta be able to listen without judgment. They get it. They sit down, even though it sounds crazy. If you got like 5 or 10 minutes to listen for like 5 or 10 minutes. Then once you listen for that 5 or 10 minutes, then you can come in now. Eventually, we got somewhere to go. Then you can come in and you can exit the conversation in a casual way. And like saying, like they say, "Oh man, like I do apologize for that, man. Like when we get some time together, we gotta sit down and talk or chop it up or something like that. Man, I do apologize for what the things that you're facing right now, and like say I got you in my prayers and whatever things like that. But you just want to avoid from they shooting people off straight on because that person might need you to listen. So sometimes people just need you to listen, but sometimes sometimes. You can also tell bullshit too. When people they wasting your time. Like me, I listen to enough conversations. I talk to almost 100 to 200 people a day, and like I know enough to know when somebody that's shooting bullshit. So and then that's another thing too when it comes to practical scenarios is conflict resolution. That's where you gotta be able to use your empathy to diffuse heated conversations and create understanding, meaning like when somebody gets to cussing you out, "Oh man, you don't want to hit me, oh my nigga, man, fuck you," like do you like that, man? Like, nah, man, hold up, right? I said, you asked me to listen to you. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to you cuss me out. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to you disrespect me like that. I'm gonna move my like say, if you want me to listen, I'm gonna listen. If I can make sense of your conversation, then I'm gonna let you know. But all that cussing people out and getting mad, like first off, you want to talk to me. Like you don't know what I got going on. First off, you got to have empathy for me too. Even though you're going through stuff, you still got to have empathy for the people that listen to you. That's what they talking about too.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
It's like it's basically like you giving your time to them, your time, and it just feel like you're not appreciating your time because you could have did something else, but you sit there and listen to them and you give them the time out, your time out the day to hear them what they going through, and sometimes they not even appreciating that. That's called empathy and sympathy right there.
So we could easily leave. I could easily leave. I ain't gotta sit down and listen to you cuss me out and stuff like that. Like either you gonna get neutral with it. Hey, tell to take your earphones out and that's your regular iPhone, and maybe they might cut back on the feedback. You know what I'm saying? So like,
You sound like you're in the frying pan, huh?
like I thought you were like cooking some bacon or something. Like,
oh, it's done now. It's not there anymore. I think you fixed it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. People.
Yeah.
There we go. We got a little bit. I can work with that. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, you know what I'm saying? People, they remember when you having empathy for people, make sure you understand the situation or the scenario you in. So sometimes you can that's basically what it is when they say practical scenarios. So sometimes it might not be the time and place to talk like that. Right. Now, if you sit there with me in the living room or at my house, I might allow you that time to cuss. If you get that, you gotta get your point across. But as long as you ain't cussing me out, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then if you cussing me out or disrespecting me, I'm not gonna want to hit you. I'm just saying, you know what? I'm good. I'm cool on it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I feel what you're going through right now, but this ain't the time for it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what we're doing here. You know what I'm saying?
With empathy comes respect. But we also have understanding, because a lot of times when somebody needs empathy or can benefit from empathy, it's like unexpected for most people, and they just don't know how to approach the situation. So sometimes they might even know that they're being disrespectful. So you kind of got to read the room and pay attention to the details and pay attention to how your words and your actions affect that person. Don't just hurry up and get out everything you want to say when you approach somebody, especially when you're dealing with death or abilities or the loss of a house during a fire. Like, you might not know what to say. Sometimes you just need to listen to what they say.
Exactly, so you can understand, process everything. Right? That, you're right, because sometimes when people say stuff, it's like people want you to answer, but you try to get every word, make sure it's right, make sure you ain't saying nothing wrong, so they won't curse you out. But it's like, okay, I'm listening, I'm trying to understand. I'm not trying to get the wrong idea and all that stuff. When you tell me everything, but some people be telling half stories, so it'd be looking at us like, what can we say? Like, what you want to just keep agreeing with you? But here's the thing, when we put our 2 cents in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be, like his saying, it's go both ways. Like, okay, yeah, we listen to your part. Now hear what I gotta say to you. Now this is where I'm coming from. X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? So we both, it's called, like you said, respect.
Ooh. You know what? And I like you said, Mike. I like that. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, and as we get ready to get to the next point, actually, it's gonna be a good point. We're actually gonna say, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna let somebody else say something in this one. And shout out to Money Young for this clip.
I've been like this. I've been thinking that I was going to do it. I've been telling people I was going to do it. Right. I've been saying, okay, cool, bet. When I win my Grammy, you're not coming. Right. Like, and they would just be like, girl. Yeah, okay. But here we are. I did it. When you share your vision with people and they immediately say, well, that's not going to happen. Nobody's doing it that way. Da, da, da. All you're doing is letting me know your limitations. Yep. So I need to get away from you fast. And sometimes it's discouraging because, like, damn, I shared this idea with you and you killed it. You killed the magic. So now I gotta regroup, come up with something else. You have to be very careful. Right. And sometimes you have to be willing to go through it in the dark by yourself, alone. And that gets you resistance as well. Yeah. Because it's like, you difficult. You hard to work with. You know, it's like, nah, it's on an energetic level. I know you don't have the faith. Right. To take me where I need to go. I just have to go do it. And apologize later if it makes people uncomfortable. And I think if I had told anybody what I was doing, hours and hours, wouldn't happen.
Right. They would have discouraged you.
And they thought it was a fluke. Not to throw that in anybody's faces, but it's like, you can't listen to them. That's the hardest part, is staying focused, knowing who you are, what your vision is, risking maybe like deflating the balloon a little bit by inviting other people in who don't have the faith to take you there. It's not about being yes men either, but it's just about being open. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe we could try it this way, or maybe we could try it this way. Before you kill it, you even try. It literally gets like that. You know, other people's fear and their limitations will suffocate your dreams. They really will.
What's up, guys? I'm Taja B. Simpson, and I got one thing I need you to always do. Game up, level up.
That part. Keep leveling it up, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like you say. They say everything we say that now. Like sometimes you got like Big Stack been saying that the whole time, but he might not say it the way Money on say, but he still said it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to know. Sometimes you got to move to empathy. So sometimes people ain't gonna know. So like you could stop your blessing because they hating. You know what I'm saying? Like look at the video shoot that I just showed y'all today. That with Cool Mark. And a lot of people turned out for that one. That's not like it was lit. I was down there. You know what I'm saying? They had one of my favorite people there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if somebody was hating on him, it's like, oh man, it's gonna work like him. It ain't gonna work like that. So the location was it was different. You know what I'm saying? But that's because you say it ain't gonna work. You don't know if it's gonna work or not. You never did it. But we got faith. I said, I'm gonna do this shit. Boom. Right. Like when I tell
people will put their fears off on you. You know, that's all that is.
Nice. You know what I'm saying?
People put their fears off on you. And,
you
just gotta be mindful of that and not let that halt your progress. You know what I'm saying?
That part. So, and sometimes you gotta apologize later. See, I'll apologize later. I'm gonna get this bag, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'll apologize to you later. Take you out to dinner or do something, you know what I'm saying? Like I know, baby. I feel like if on my behalf, but you ain't gonna stop what God got for me. I'm gonna take you out to dinner later. And like or do something like that, you know. I know how to get the monkey off my back. Ask me.
Okay, so now it's time. Let's try to help break some generational curses for some, or just some stubbornness when it comes to effective communication techniques. Let's think about what are some effective communication techniques that we practice, that we learn, that may have even taken us some time to learn. But what are some things? I'm guilty of the facial expressions. I'm still working on my poker face and facial expressions in certain situations because some people may read my face or my body language and think, oh, she's a bitch. But no, she's not. After I talk to her, she's pretty cool. And I heard that this weekend. Like, we thought you was a bitch. I was like, what? That's like, but now you cool. I was like, okay. So I'm working on facial expressions. I'm guilty of that. But some of the tips that we kind of looked at were like clear, open expressions, the importance of expressing your thoughts clearly and in tune with others. Read the room, pay attention to what's going on in the climate. For example, I had a friend, she put a post of a house that was for sale. She's a real estate agent. And the house was for sale in the Palisades area. And if anybody's familiar with California right now, all the fires almost wiped up all the houses. So I'm so excited for my friend because she's selling a multi-million dollar house. I put under the comments the fire sign because that's like, I'm excited. I'm happy for you. But then I had to erase it immediately thinking like, oh, this is not the time to put fires. I'll just put like the clapping for good for you. Good job, friend sign. So read the room and pay attention to what you say and the reactions to the people that you're saying it to. Even when you're talking to your kids in the morning or your kids in general, sometimes you got to read the room with your own children. Look at how you say things. Of course, mean what you say, but kids need a little bit of empathy too sometimes. They go through things as well, right?
Right. Most definitely.
They face challenges.
And
go ahead.
I'm a culprit of the facial expression.
Okay.
Because I keep a straight face. Like I smile more nowadays. But just to catch me just normally just smiling, like you would normally always think something is wrong with me. I'm mean or I'm mad or something like that.
I know when I first met you,
And
I was afraid of you. I said, this nigga ain't playing no game. This nigga from the Cooper Road. It's you and Big Red. Him and Big Red. Big Red is another rapper like him from Bossier, the Cooper Road. The Cooper Road people out there, it's the biggest hood in the street boy. So like,
I've always kept a serious face. You know, you can go back through my childhood pictures, like school pictures. I just always kept a straight face, and I could be just in the jolliest of moods, you know, because I wake up in the morning playing. I'm playful, you know. I'm full of jokes, you know. I'm always pretty much in a good mood, and if I am mad, I'm not mad for a long time. I'm mad for that moment. It's not going to ruin my whole day.
Has that ever blocked your blessings?
What? Just as far as
having a serious face and no one being able to know how you feel at the moment?
I think it may be a couple times people may have felt like I was unapproachable, you know, just because of my facial expression, but I can't help it. Like even when, say when you're trying to be empathetic towards somebody might be like, well, Jeremy, you don't look like you care. Well, I don't even know how I'm looking. I can't see how I'm looking, but I do care. Like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's the I don't look like I care. Look, I'm looking how I'm I can't see that I might be looking stern faced. You know what I'm saying? I can't see that. You know what I'm saying? Unless I just walk around with a mirror looking at me every day. So that's why I communicate verbally. You know, if I'm actually giving the conversation and trying to find out and just talking, trust me, I'm not doing that just to be doing it. I really want to know, because I could be saving my breath for something else. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm just actually putting forth that effort to try to find out, I'm really sincere about that. You know, I can't help how I look. You know, I just be looking straight faced. I always have. You know, I can't put on the fake, just walk around cheesing all day. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. You know, you have some people, they could just walk around smiling all day. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, so that may have blocked my blessings in a way. And also I listen well. Like when you're talking, I'm listening to everything that you're saying, and I'm trying to put it in a way for me to, when I come back to you with whatever I got to say, you will know that I understood everything that you said. Because like I said again, some people be listening just for a reaction. They're not listening to understand. And if you do that, and then you go back and then they go back and you try to give them advice or tell them how you feel on whatever it is that you're trying to be empathetic about, you would be able to tell if they were just listening for a reaction. You know, because it depends on how they come back, and you'd be like, oh man, you weren't really listening to me. You don't give a damn about what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, those are some things that I do as far as making sure I have effective communication throughout having empathy for somebody for whatever situation they may be going through.
So you help people to avoid assumptions, and you ensure that there is clarity in your messages and when you speak, because you've already heard what they said. So you make sure you just go ahead and communicate it, and they don't even have to try to worry about your facial expressions, because they might not ever be able to understand that. But you're going to tell them what it is and what it's not.
Exactly. Most definitely.
Okay.
You picked that up well.
and you know what, too? And I want to add to what Angela said, and also too, you basically was a active listener. Like basically, like saying you was able to demonstrate technique of being present, like nodding, maintaining your eye contact, paraphrasing, or even reflecting. Then also too, you was clarifying the questions to show interest and understanding. But sometimes people don't show interest and understanding. But what you just said, you was able to show interest and understanding. And that's the number one rule. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be able to show interest and understanding. Like say, you know what I'm saying? Like you got, and like Ashley said too, you gotta be able to avoid the assumption, like you know, like a clarity. Like sometimes you got, like there's somebody got a man. a mad looking face don't mean you out by them. They be like, walk up to, hey, how you doing today, sir? Shake their hand. How you doing today, sir? You might get a good response. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great today, sir. How about yourself? You know.
See, I use it as okay. Remember in school we were taught reading comprehension, right? You had to read and you had to comprehend the paragraph that you were reading and come back and write the main topic of that paragraph as far as so you also can apply that to listening comprehension. You got to listen and comprehend to understand what somebody is really trying to get out.
Exactly.
Understand? So that's just how I move, and I'm like that all the time. I've been like that, you know. So I totally get the idea of understanding through empathy and trying to develop some type of effective communication through it.
Right. My thing is, trying to understand is these taxes, the tax.
Yes, they be talking some mess.
The tax, I don't understand. I'm not saying I don't understand. It's just these short abbreviations. What they really saying. It's like I understand is that all that, but I don't understand these pronouns. Like they be saying you are, everything. Like why you can't say YOUR, everything. Like they can't, like they be saying stuff short. These short abbreviations. And be like, what's this means? What's this means? What's that mean? And trying to understand the whole conversation because that throws you off. It do. These short abbreviations throw you off, and it throws off the.
Prefer to talk on the phone than text.
I'd rather talk. That's why we got phones for it.
I'm opposite. I'm doing the short abbreviations, and I prefer to text. Dwayne's the same way. He prefer to talk on the phone, but
I prefer to talk. Why? Why I say prefer to talk? Because before text, it was actually house call.
Yeah. Or
So
come see
yeah,
me
with the rotary dial.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You had a house phone.
That's before my time.
We all had house phone. So, so that part, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'll be like,
I'm cool with either. I'm cool with either, but if it's a text that I don't understand or I feel like I need some clarification, I'm gonna call you to see
I'm gonna call. Like, what do you mean? So
I'm not gonna assume. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with both because I can text the abbreviations. I can have a text conversation with all that. But if I feel like something done went left somewhere, and I'm like,
right, exactly.
I get some,
yes,
right.
Or I get some weird energy through the text. Like, sometimes they can see you something, you can get some weird energy.
Because
those LOLs be killing me. Them LOLs be killing me. Like what?
Right, or be saying, here's the thing too, about empathy and sympathy about this. And people ask you, instead of saying how you doing, people be asking what you doing. See, there's a difference. You gotta read between those lines. People ask you is what you doing, saying how you doing. That shows empathy and sympathy right there.
Yo, you ain't lying. To me, my thing is right. What you say, Ashley?
They trying to catch up with you. They want to know what you up to. What you up to right now? What you got going on right now?
But shit, nigga might be going through some shit right now. Shit.
Right, so that's the part. No. That's the part you really got. Just like we just saw that video about, uh telling you what you got going on or in that, and if they really say good or not, those people, whoever you dealing with, good or not, that's what you got to really think. Okay, stop telling them. Just like, for a moment, just see if you stop telling them what you doing.
Those monetary spirits.
Like, ask them. Really, ask them to say. Ask them or tell your peoples. Can you stop asking me what you doing and see it? How am I doing?
That's right. Say it. Just say it like that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Just say how I'm doing. They'd be like, oh, how you doing?
The cordial guy. Like, I'm not going to I'm not going to just up and text you just, man, come pick me up from the store. Man, give me the. Hey, how you doing? Can you come get me from the store? Like I'm the cordial guy. Like in the morning, you're gonna have if you're texting me, you're gonna have to formally speak to me because if you don't, I'm gonna text you back. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Or hey, good morning. How are you today?
That's
how you just said.
That's manners.
You see how you
that's
just
manners,
said.
but a lot of people ain't got that. They're not, you know. And see, that could be that could be the start of them not even showing you no type of empathy because you could be really going through something, and they could just hit you with whatever they want to hit you with instead of a good morning or good afternoon or hey, how you doing? And you can hit them back and be like, if they just cordially say that, you could just hit them back and be like, man, my morning ain't going so good, but I'll make it, or my day ain't going so good, but I'll make it. And then they can open up the door to see if they actually really want to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because you could hit me with your problems or whatever you got on your mind, and I'll be like, I'm going through my own shit right now. Damn, what about me?
Right now.
That part. If I take Ashley in the morning, first I say, good morning, how you doing? So when she responds, that means now she know how to respond. So she can respond how she want to respond. Because I say good morning, I didn't say what you doing.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like some people say good morning to me, but after they say good morning, they say what you doing after that. I'm like, we didn't even get the whole day started saying what I'm doing. Say good morning, have a blessed day, make sure your day. I don't hear none of that. I'm the one to be saying that. And they be saying same to you, this and that. That's short abbreviation. They just gotta really peep how they talk to you in these texts. Because when you tell them in the voice, they be like, they don't want to hear it. Why they don't want to hear it? Because they too much like right to understand what you going through. Like if I'm going through a situation and I need to call one of my peoples and they should listen, but if they don't listen, be like, this is why people be by themselves and that's why they be upset. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm like, okay. So be careful when people say what you doing. Because they be sometimes be trying to figure out if you trying like that stuff be weird. It just
how you still making it? That's what they need to say. That's what they trying to say. How you still making it over there?
Yeah, that part you ain't lying.
Like how you still making it? Like what you mean? Like I'm trying, like I'm doing me. Like you know what I'm saying?
That
like
part.
They saying what you.
Ooh, I like how you say that. I'm doing me. Don't worry, I'm making it. Shit.
Do you?
Right. Or
you know what I'm
or they be asking what you doing. I said nothing. I don't need to tell you because the reason why I'm telling you I said nothing because at the end of the day it's not for you to know what I'm doing.
In my
that
skin.
part.
It's not for you to know what I'm doing.
Well, let's get back to what was that one? We talked about body language and tone too, right? So those nonverbal communication, that's important, postures, gestures, and facial expression. And then the power of your tone, not what you say, but how you say it. The same words can have different
meanings. Right.
And how they're said.
Yeah.
Right.
That what you doing might not sound the same if it's what you doing.
That part, you know what I'm saying? And like, and I get that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a good one, and that's why right now, of course, like we talked about all that, and now they talk about addressing and misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? Like say, now that's a different subject. Like people talk about like we talk about the body.
He talked about how he addresses his misunderstandings.
And I like how you do it. A town, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna keep it brief on them. And I just want to tell people on here, like if you don't know how to use how A town, actually a big stack, address their misunderstanding, but here's a different way. Like you can just basically be like this, like how to basically what you got to understand what it means. Like you got to understand like how effective really clear up confusion when someone or something isn't coming across correctly. Or you can acknowledge the misunderstanding, ask for clarification, or rephrase it. when needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, if you don't know what it means to address a misunderstanding, you got, like it said, you got to know how to, you got to clear it up. Like, what you mean? What it is? Like, what you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things, like some people send me like with iPhone people. Sometimes one thing I hate is with my iPhone people. My iPhone people, they love sending me, I love this, I like this. Sometimes I don't know, I don't have an iPhone. So I'll be confused and lost as a motherfucker. You know, like, I mean, but I do like it though, because I know it's not a bad gesture. I never got a dislike. I didn't know iPhone had the dislike button. But I don't never really get the dislike button, but I do get the love and like. But people sometimes when you address the misunderstanding, the main thing is sometimes you gotta ask for clarification and you can rephrase it when needed. You know what I'm saying? So
Those
that's what it
misunderstandings
is.
are so important to address because think about co-parenting. So many emotions come up when there's so many misunderstandings when people try to co-parent. That can lead
That's a good one.
two people in court because they didn't address the
That's what.
misunderstanding immediately when they didn't have
See,
to go to.
And not to throw y'all California people under the table, I have a California baby mama ex-wife, and sometimes it can be very misleading. Like sometimes she be waiting on me, but me, I got her back 100%. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my child, my kid. I got 2 kids, 18 years old and 11. I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my kid. But at the end of the day, but the way she texts me, she be having text message, and she might be wondering like, oh, you'll never respond to your text message.
I think it's because of high emotion time, those misunderstandings come up, and then sometimes they're not addressed, right? Because when people go through divorces, when people go through deaths in the family, and everybody's fighting over the stuff, all those emotional times are like gateways to misunderstanding. Trying to make financial decisions, those business partners trying to make financial decisions, those high emotion times, that's when those misunderstandings really can take a hold.
I think, and not to no slight to the women, actually, no slight to the women.
Because I'm the only one
but
here.
I think, but yeah, I want you to hold it down. But I think, just me, honestly, I think that when it comes to dealing with co-parenting and a lot of the problems that people have in co-parenting, I think men got to realize that you're dealing with a woman who's a mother. Women are naturally emotional creatures, right? So, with that being said, dude, get out your feelings and just do what the hell you supposed to do. She might bitch and fuss, and as long as you keep it 100 and do what you're supposed to do for that child and make sure at the bottom line that's what you're there for, you won't have them problems. You got to get out your feelings and stop going back and forth with that woman and if she get in her feelings, hey, look, hey, my bad. I was late on the payment. I didn't have the money. I didn't have the money Friday, but I have it Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Just try to communicate with that woman. You know what I'm saying? Just get out your feelings as a man. Get off your pride. Get off your pride and your high horse, and you can have that. You can have. Some women be nitpicking. I get what you're saying, A-Town. They be nitpicking and pushing back.
Some women.
Some women do. Some women is not just nick and pick. You know, even though you try to communicate with them, and they still will do what they're going to do. So it's like,
well, if you're dealing with a woman like that, that won't let you effectively communicate, you can go to the police, and you can go down there yourself. Man, I'm trying to do everything that I can do. Not the police. I mean, down to the courthouse. You can go down there yourself. Say, man, I'm trying to do everything I can to help my child.
She's gonna put you there first, but you gotta put her back first before
you can make the move first. You can make the move first if you're trying.
Exactly. Men stand up.
So I'm just saying, you just
stand up. Men stand up.
No, very true. Men do.
And I say that because I got 3 kids. I got 3 kids by 3 different women. Right. My kids are almost grown. I didn't want it to happen like that, but it ended up happening like that. I've been in each one of these kids' lives their whole life, right?
And people,
Not
I
only
can account
child
for that.
support.
I see Big Steak every day. He always
And
have his kids with him.
And I dealt with 3 different attitudes. One of them was worse than the other. But how I maneuvered through that was I got out my high horse and I communicated strictly in the essence of the child. She still was tripping or whatever, but hey, man, look here, I ain't got time for that. Until I finally blew up. Once I blew up on her, my son was about 16 years old. I had to deal with so much for so long. He's 16 now, ain't too much you really can. I done put up with the majority of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But even through that, I wasn't put on child support or nothing. I just stuck it in as a man. She's an emotional woman. She okay, you got that. You got that. You know what I'm saying? Because and it's easy for me to be that way because I'm naturally nonchalant. So I can turn that on whenever I get ready to. You know, so everybody ain't like that, but I just feel like if men let them women be emotional creatures and get off your high horse and stick to the script of the child, you can maneuver all that other stuff. That's just how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Just stick to the script of the child. Be empathetic.
No matter what, you still can't work with them.
Some women you can't. I get. Then you know you might be right. Some of them do move out of spite. They be spiteful. You know,
That's
and
what
even
I
if
was
you
saying.
do try to be empathetic to what they
saying.
got going on,
that's what I'm saying. They be spiteful. They be spiteful. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, like my ex-wife, she look at me like.
But another thing, you can't be going back there trying to stir the macaroni neither. If you steady trying to stir the macaroni, you gonna always have problems.
Oh, what you say, Ashley?
Some men be spiteful. Some men act like the baby mama.
Yeah, they do. And a lot of time it's because he can't continue to stir the macaroni. If you stop trying to stir the macaroni and just stick to what the child got going on, you can eliminate a lot of problems.
You know what I think, and I might hit a nerve when I say this. I think a lot of times because some men were raised only by women, they kind of act like they mama. They didn't have that male figure to how to take dominance over of a situation without acting like a woman in a manly way.
Emotional intelligence.
I was raised by my mama. I was only raised by my mama and my aunties and grandmother. And I don't.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is that I understand what you're saying right there, Ashley. I understand, but some stuff, like I was raised by my mom. My dad was always there, but you don't see me act like a female. All the stuff with a kid. That's what I'm saying. It's like they choose to because they want to be taking control of every situation without being 50-50. So.
Ooh.
And vice versa. Same with women, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Same with women too. And even if they be with their dad without a mom, some could be assholes. You know what I'm saying? Some men could be assholes because they ain't get that womanly love. You know what I'm saying? By their mother. But they with their dad, that's why they act like that. But with their mom, that means that the mom had to be the father, and that's why certain things we talk different, and that's why some women can't stand us because that we know the bullshit y'all try to do to us because the mom already went through it. So it's like, you got it.
Well, thank you guys for sharing your personal experiences about how empathy and effective communication relates to your life because you guys kind of got deep in there. I hope nobody get mad.
Like Ashton. Ashton Jackson.
But it's just all in communication, and to communicate is how we grow and how we learn. So it has to start somewhere, and we got to try to break some of these generational curses.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And look, and that was part of her topic right there. Without me actually even talking about it. So we're gonna ask y'all some real life examples and like they already went in. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all on that one.
We're hitting all the research we did already.
Yeah, hit the nail on the coffee. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Like, and one thing you got to understand when it comes to like the real life situation. We got to understand when you're able to have conversations like that, It helps you to be able to practice empathy and good communication. What it does is it helps you to be able to resolve conflict and strengthen your relationship with your girlfriend, your baby mama, your baby dad, and whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like busy partners. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, my baby mama had like it's three of my friends. If she hear this or something like that, I just gonna say it. She might act like a bitch sometimes, but I got a good baby mama. She don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? She get mad sometimes if she see me.
Publicists, whoever, all those relationships.
Yeah, that part.
Kind of have similar patterns. If you take on a similar pattern, if you're not communicating this way, you're not communicating over there either.
That part, so you know what I'm saying?
Personally and professionally.
Pretty boy, I know this might be off subject a little bit, but it's not too far off subject. You know, I don't even call my kids' moms baby mama. I don't even use that word. Never did.
I don't need everybody that she might act like a bitch. But I know
that's their mother. My child's mother, or daughter's mother, son's mother. I've always used it in that text. I've never used baby mama. Never did.
And you know what?
I mean, I just feel like see, that's the strength. That's the power of a title.
Titles.
You know what I'm saying? Like you. Ooh. I don't know what they call me. I don't care. It's just how I move in my energy in my aura. I don't call them.
You know what? And I can respect that.
I always call them.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Level of respect.
Yeah.
I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't call her a bitch when she comes.
And I don't knock nobody that do it. Right, I was just saying, you know, you just never hear me say it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not your
yeah. And that's the confused. That's the killer thing. I wasn't really calling her a bitch. I just said sometimes, you know, so dudes act like a bitch sometimes. Like they basically like they got that like boom in them. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I've never actually called her a bitch to her face. To make that,
right,
you know,
right. I'm pretty sure they all done pissed us off sometime, and we done been like, stupid bitch. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure we've all, you know, just said that. I mean, you know,
that part, and I respect you for that. You know what I'm saying? And as we get ready to wrap it up, and like actually gonna give y'all some exercises on. We're gonna stick out the exercises on empathy and communication, because I say so. I like y'all stories. We got some good life stories for people out now. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, that's watching right now, and like I say, man, this has been great. And I think, and I wish as African Americans, I wish we can do this more. I encourage people to do this more with their friends or family members. So sometimes it's good to talk stuff out. So sometimes I don't get a chance to talk stuff out with people. Like sometimes my podcast. Our podcast is my therapy sometimes, because sometimes people want to talk like this. So I like to bring my celebrity friends, and if I bring people on my show, I don't give a damn. If I watch you come up, if I watch you grind till you shine, you're a celebrity in my book. So and as my platform get bigger, you always got to sit at my table. So I can fuck with who I want to fuck with. You know, so like say, you know, so I appreciate y'all for sitting down and having the conversation with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, so not only does it help us all, it helps everybody that's tuned in. And after this show is over with, people are gonna be watching on YouTube and stuff like that, and people gonna be like, oh man, they on point. I like this. So you know, so we don't know who's gonna be watching it. You know what I'm saying? It's that good that we able to put the narrative out there. And we think when nobody came in here and be like, oh, Ashley, you lying, or A-Town, you lying, or Big Fat, you lying. No, we all fuck our opinion. We all was opinionated, and we all got an opinion like an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I tell my kids. We all got an asshole. We all shit in peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now, and like you say, like I appreciate y'all for y'all stories and things like that. And actually gonna give y'all some gonna kick off with some exercises on that. Then after that, we got a commercial. Then after that, we're gonna have the last part of the show. And we're gonna be able to free do what we need to do. Ashley?
Well, we was talking about no telling who's tuning in and watching. I just want to give a shout out to, I see my cousins are watching in Phoenix, Arizona, and they also left us a comment somewhere in there. So shout out to y'all, Tiffany, and the rest of the cousins that are watching. But we already talked about listening without speaking. Try that sometimes, just for a few minutes. And then after you try that, then you talk and you share about towards the conversation. Then you bring your ideas, because many of us, including myself, sometimes I listen, especially because I'm a talker. When I'm comfortable, I'll listen because I'm ready to say what I want to say next. But I have to tell myself, like, slow it down, listen, repeat and paraphrase what this person is saying to you, so that you really understand what they're saying. Even if you don't have no clue about the experiences, you don't have no clue what they're talking about. But you got to listen to understand and not listen to react. And that's what Big Sack told us about 20 minutes ago. Listen to understand.
Ooh. Right. And he was on me too, boy. Word of wisdom. Wisdom. What they say in the Bible? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We got all three of them, baby. You good. Can't nobody stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like say, it's up. When it's up, it's stuck. And actually, I want to piggyback on what you said. Like when they say listening without speaking, I want to say we also, when you listening without speaking, sometimes shut your mouth, people. Sometimes wait till people finish talking. Like now, if they cut you out, now you can just stop them. Like, hey, you can talk to me. I'm gonna sit here and listen to you, but you're not gonna cut me out. Respect me, like I respect you. But if you ain't saying that, shut your mouth and listen. And then you come in and say what you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? And I want to add to that. I want to say we also got to have an I feel conversation with someone. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody be like, "Oh, I feel you, man." You know, sometimes when you listen to somebody, like you can't. It's all right to say, but sometimes people are like, "Oh man, you interrupted me while I'm speaking." No, I didn't. I feel you where you coming from. Like you can say, "I feel you." I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's good to say it because it let people know. So like they can add in. So sometimes you just sitting there talking, nobody's not saying anything, and they sit there bluntly listening to you. Like you're gonna be like, well, damn, is this motherfucker really hearing me?
Right.
Or not? You know what I'm saying? And like you say, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, and like you say, but sometimes and then you also can be like, I feel your emotion, whatever your emotions is or whatever the reason is, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you listen to somebody, you're gonna feel some emotion. You're gonna feel some reason that comes through, and you're gonna be able to interpret to that conversation. You know what I'm saying? So like, so that's just what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just how we coming with it. Like when it's up, it's stuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what we coming with. So like say, and before we get ready to go ahead to that, so we got some more birthday. Before we come into the last portion, which we got the closing with Mark and the reflection. We're gonna go ahead and go to the couple commercials, and we got some birthday shout out. If y'all got some birthday shout out for people that y'all know, Big Stack, A-Town, y'all can go ahead and do y'all shout out right now. We got some birthday shout outs that we got to get out too. So birthday is important. If you don't celebrate no holiday, your birthday is a holiday. That's the day that you were born to do what you would do. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you're doing on this earth. But that's your day. And God put you on this earth to do what you would do. And I take birthdays at heart. I love birthdays. So that's why we do birthdays. Birthdays. So everybody got a birthday. So anything, like, you know what I'm saying? When it's up, it's stuck. Is what I'm saying. So we're gonna go ahead and get one of the couple of commercials out. Shout out to Carissa out there, Detroit. They got a boxing match coming up this weekend. That actually is looking good for the women out there. They actually that's named the undisputed female boxer of the world. With nobody behind her, no money, no nothing. So people, when like I said earlier in the beginning of the show, if God don't give you $10,000 to work with, that's all you got. Or if God don't give you $500 to work with a month, that's what you got. Use it. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, at the end of the day, man, y'all just sit back and I'm like say, man, we get ready to wrap it up here. But man, here we go. Carissa.
Clarissa Shields.
All work, no pleasure.
2-time Olympic gold medalist, 5-division world champion. Undefeated. The GOAT.
February 2nd, she returns home to face a formidable challenge. Only one can be crowned the first undisputed women's heavyweight champion of the world. Shields versus Perkins, live on DAZN.
It's about that time. Challenges were laid down and challenges were accepted. And almost 600,000 votes were cast. All to decide the 6 HBCUs headed to Hollywood to take the field at the OG Marching Band Showcase. The Honda Battle of the Bands. Get ready, LA. The bands are coming. Southern University, the Human Jukebox, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. North Carolina A&T State University's Blue and Gold Marching Machine, Greensboro, North Carolina. Alabama A&M University, Maroon and White Band, Huntsville, Alabama. Alabama State University, Mighty Marching Hornets, Montgomery, Alabama. And this year's Community Select, Hampton University, the Marching Force, Hampton, Virginia. And the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, the Marching Musical Machine of the Mid-South, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Oh, and you know I'm getting in on the action. Big Band Energy is headed to SoFi Stadium. Let's get it. Honda Battle of the Bands, February 1st, 2025, SoFi Stadium. Get your tickets today.
And so the backlash is merely the surfacing of prejudices, hostilities, hatreds, and fears that already existed, and they're just now coming out in the open. And this must be faced factually. And that fact is that demands are being made now that the nation wasn't willing to give in on in the very beginning. Public accommodations didn't cost the nation anything. The right to vote didn't cost the nation anything. But now we are grappling with basic class issues between the privileged and the underprivileged. And in order to solve this problem, not only will it mean a restructuring of the architecture of American society, but it will cost the nation something. And the backlash is just responding to the fact that now we're saying everybody ought to have a job and everybody ought to have a guaranteed annual income and everybody ought to have the right to live in a decent house and anywhere that he wants to live.
Right? And see, like that was on point right there. And the other one, the last one before we do the birthday shout out, it's right here. We got it.
Thank Game Up, Level Up Podcast, one of the best podcasts in the country, delivering information, particularly for those of African descent.
I'm Kiki Palmer. And I'm Seven. Check out our trailer.
I'm sorry, I had to get a jump from Shamika. Then they had a checkpoint in La Brea. I had to go all the way around. Don't forget, I have my interview at 4. Why are you still trying to be in corporate? Do your own thing. And what's that? Living paycheck to paycheck? You got this, okay? You been that girl. Been that girl.
That my best friend. She a real bad
girl. You know we getting a white person in the jungle.
I am right here if you guys ever want to have a girls' night. A little Prosecco and pals.
Child, I saw one with a cat in a stroller. Mama Ruth.
You paid the rent, right?
I did.
Hey, what, motherfucker?
Oh, you look real alopecia today.
Do you have the rent?
Your boyfriend took our rent money and dipped.
I invested. This is our future.
If we don't get the rent money by 6, we're gonna be on a curb with Fabian.
You want to buy my grandma's vintage speaker?
And your grandma just died. She ain't even in the ground yet. How we gonna make $1,500 by 6? Not to mention I got the interview at 4.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
You want a loan?
If you don't have the money this month, you're not gonna have it next month.
My credit score is currently a little...
Are you having a heart attack?
I've never seen a credit score this low.
You lucky she holding me back. You lucky she holding me back.
If I get this job, you and me gonna be good. For real. You don't have to live like this anymore. You got this.
Alyssa, get down.
Someone threw retro Jordans up here. How much that's worth?
Be careful.
Oh my God, bitch, I thought I killed you. We need our money ASAP.
Come on. Let's talk about how these running bitches and they
Answer. First the rent, and now Lolo's trying to kill us.
We actually can pay you $70 per pint.
Okay.
Take it easy on me, because needles make me squeamish.
Join the club, girl. Today's my first day.
Ow! Fuck!
Do we still get the money?
You find yourself struggling to procure payment funds. Here are a few useful ideas.
Please get out. Please check yourself.
Yeah, people. Man, at the end of the day, man, I think y'all believe in them ads and things like that. But as you know, birthday shout out, man. Shout out to all my Aquarius birthdays out there. Like, if you're Aquarius, or if you was a Capricorn, whatever, then those Aquarius and Capricorn trying to go neck to neck. I didn't realize that. But like I say, man, I want to wish everybody a happy birthday out there. We got a couple pictures on here. Shout out to birthday to one black queen that's up on the up and coming, like some of the black queens that we saw from Indigo. I mean, I want to give it up for the little homie. The little homie. Oh, she need to see this when I say this. Oh, Miss Ariana. She getting ready to graduate from college. She graduated, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's a princess. You know what I'm saying? That's how Ariana, you know. Some people might not understand her, but she popping her shit. But sometimes, you know, her mama had to stay on her.
Happy birthday, Ariana.
Ariana, baby. Happy birthday, you know.
Ariana.
Man, it's up, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, at the end of the day, like, Ariana, like, I like the fact, I like how she moves because she has for the short time of me knowing her, like, she's definitely been making it. Like, my son is 18 now, so he graduates this year. So he be struggling with college, and like I tell him, like, people send me information so I can help you go through it. But like even like I would have to talk to Ashley on this one. I was like, my son, he don't worry about all this stuff. I said, dude, you still want to do your scholarship and stuff like that. I don't care if you don't need it. You gonna need it later. You know what I'm saying? But Ariana is about to graduate. I think she's about to get an associate degree.
She's getting her bachelor's degree.
Oh, damn. Oh, absolutely. Man, that's a blessing. And like you say, you know, Ariana, baby. Happy birthday, Ariana. Man, you ain't getting older. Don't feel like you're getting old. You're getting younger. I think you're going to be like 18, like 19, 20. I think it's 19, 20.
Imagine all the knowledge we had, and we was back 18, 19, 20. I'm telling you.
Boy, man, what you think about that, Zach? All the knowledge that we spit today, that thing we were spitting that knowledge when we was younger. Man, we've been before our time.
What would you tell your younger self?
Ooh.
What would you tell 18, 19-year-old self?
A-Town.
A-Town. If you could go back in time, what would you tell yourself at 18 or 19 years old?
I would tell myself, think before you react.
Man,
that's a good one. That's a deep one.
That's deep for real. Think before you react, man. And you know what? I know, Stack. I was gonna give the floor to you next, but coming from, I kind of understand. A-Town where he come from. Sometimes people just try to use me up and things like that. Like me, I didn't know about thinking before we act. I'll always be the one I feel like I feel like I had to do this, I had to do that, and in reality, I realized I had to do that.
Well, right. I didn't have to deal with that person. I didn't have to deal with that. I didn't have to do with that. I didn't have to. but we did it anyway because we didn't say we didn't know no better.
Right.
We were just young and we still trying to get to know the world.
Yeah. And one thing we didn't do at 8-Town, we didn't fold. I think so didn't fold. So people didn't believe.
Exactly. We didn't fold because look how we standing on today. We didn't fold.
That part. We
Some
standing
people,
tall. We moving to inspire. That's what we doing. Moving to inspire. And that's what Game Up Level is all about. It's about we get on here, we guess it's bigger. Sometimes I guess it's bigger than us. We let people on here, Grammy people, Grammy winning people. One I guess, white guy. You remember Eric, the realist.
Yeah.
He won a Grammy 2 days before he came on our show.
Oh yeah, he was so excited. As he should be. As he should be.
And you remember he told us like he couldn't believe he got that Grammy because they came home 2 years before getting that. Because he had 3 strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Who would think a man with 3 strikes got a Grammy?
Big Sack, what is something you would tell your 18-year-old self?
I would tell my 18-year-old self to apply myself in every way possible. To apply myself a lot more. I feel like when I was younger, I kind of got distracted by other things, and I didn't apply myself in ways that I knew I could to unlock my full potential in other areas.
That's a good one. You know what I'm saying?
I think we all get to that point when we're younger, trying to figure it out, or we might get distracted, get off track. We get back on track and we look back at it. We be like, I should have did more right here. You know what I'm saying? It probably could have elevated me a whole lot more in different areas. And I feel like, that's something I did, And that's what I tell my 18-year-old self, because I just was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just staying focused and applying myself in areas that I knew I could elevate in a whole lot more as long as I stayed focused.
Back. I like that, man. And that's some real shit right there. And even what you just said, same here for me. Like coming out of a small town like Shreveport, like when we coming out of Shreveport, Louisiana, we're not supposed to make it. And people look at 50 Cent like, 50 Cent gonna take us. 50 Cent ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. What he supposed to do. And I give it up for 50 Cent. Like I'm glad he come to the city, but at the end of the day, if we don't go fuck with the people in the city that actually been doing this shit for long, if we don't come and sit down with the people that know about the city, and it's gonna be frustrating to you. Because, at the end of the day, I feel like we got the people in the city, and Big Stack probably knows what I'm talking about when I say we got the people in the city that got money. That's like 50 Cent got money. You know what I'm saying? But they don't, like they say, they don't know how to maneuver, or they don't want to use it. So we not. So one thing about Shreveport, I like about my city is, and I made over $350,000 in Shreveport, but I didn't save not one penny. That's one thing people didn't know about Pretty Boy. But Big Stack, when he saw Pretty Boy, he saw something in me. It's like that Pretty Boy, y'all think Pretty Boy retarded? Shit, Pretty Boy ain't retarded. So he saw how I was moving. And see, a lot of people see how I was moving. Baby saw how I was moving. Jabba Jaw saw how I was moving. And people like, man, but I just played that role with people. So when people can think you retarded, I just let people think what they want to think, But me, I did everything in the city of Shreveport. That's why I come back with Game Up Level Up to be able to give a platform to Shreveport so people can see people from Shreveport out here making it and and giving the game. So I feel like for me, when it comes to my youngest self, I feel like if I would have listened more, because I didn't really listen a lot back then. So people call me retarded. So when you call me retarded, I'm not gonna listen. Like I'm gonna do what I want to do. So I feel like if I would listen more and things like that, that kind of hurted me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But then too, I had people around me that said they fuck with me, but they really didn't fuck with me. That they wanted what I got or what I had. They saw I was moving to at the time, like Big Fat say, I was all over the place. I had the Streetport Times in my pocket. I can get anybody publicity for free at the Streetport Times. Baby sat down in my living room, and Baby said, "Damn, that pretty boy. When you showed me them numbers from Streetport Times, like I just get cocoa pellets almost 300 to 400,000 views on the newspaper in Shreveport. The white people in there like, oh, what are cocoa pellets? Or anytime I did a photo shoot, I would get them exposure in the Shreveport Times because I saw the Caucasian community highlighting their people. So I feel like we need somebody to highlight the black people. I always like to highlight my people. That's why, like when it comes to Game Up Level Up, now I'm gonna have all type of people on Game Up Level Up. But it's for us, my people, like African Americans, because I feel like we get the short end of the stick. And I feel like we don't have to be no hating or no racism. I just feel like we all work together. We're better together than apart. We all come together and work together. We can make it work. Like 50 Cent. 50 Cent come to the city and sit down with all the major people. And like T. Wayne said, sit down with all the major people in the neighborhood. We got Cooper Road, like Lakeside, you got Allendale, got Bottom, got City Grove. You got major people in all the neighborhoods. If you're able to sit down with all the people at the table, you could really make the 50 that human harmony thing bigger than what it is. But if you just coming in, you're not really talking to nobody. So I kind of understood what Hurricane Chris said. Like, and I disagree with some of the stuff he said, but I also understood what he said too. I understood where he's coming from. But the same people that they based over him, they based over Hurricane Chris in the industry because it wasn't Baby and them they did it. It's that people that Baby and them didn't know. These people in New York, and people in Shreveport. Look, we don't know about what New York doing in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. Everybody do their stuff different. Shreveport, we got our own little thing. Ratchet City. I'm ratchet to the day I die. Ratchet don't mean you're a hoe. Ratchet that means you're gonna do what the fuck you want to do when you want to do it. Like, and me, Sack, we stand on that without saying it. We know how to maneuver. Ratchet that means you know how to maneuver. Ratchet means you're gonna do whatever you want to do. If it's in you, it's in you. If it ain't in you, leave it alone.
Right.
So like me, if I would listen more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably still have that $350,000. And I probably
so what would you tell your 18-year-old self, Ash?
That life moves so fast. Enjoy the process, including the ups and downs that come with life. And everybody has challenges, so you're never alone.
Ooh. Damn.
Okay.
I don't know how to step back from that one. Damn. I don't know how to come back from that one, Ashley.
That right there. The go-getter, right? So I always want to go get. Slow down sometimes. Enjoy what you got.
Exactly. Enjoy what you have.
That's what I think. That's something I would tell my 18-year-old self, because I was a go-getter at 18. I wasn't distracted. I was focused. I knew what I wanted. I was excelling. But in the meantime, I was always not appreciating what I had already. I want this bigger apartment, this bigger house, this bigger that. But I didn't realize that what I had, I think that was some fly shit too. So don't be so hard on myself, And everybody has issues. Don't be such a critic. I'm my biggest critic. So like, just live, girl. Just live. It took me till being way grown, till my kids is almost grown, to realize just live. And you don't got to be Superwoman all the time. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to get help. It's okay to receive help. Just be
That's deep.
Woman.
That's
deep. You know what?
I think all of those aspects. I think all of those aspects can coincide with one another.
I know I'm because of that.
Each aspect from each one of us can coincide in someone else's life to kind of shift their trajectory. as an 18-year-old or young as a young man or woman.
Young adult, young man, yeah, young adult. Woo, to be young, but we still young. We got this. So the closing thoughts, some key takeaways are: we talked about empathy and communication. Empathy is more than just understanding others' emotions. It's about taking action to connect with them and actually be of help. Effective communication requires active listening, clarity, and be aware of your nonverbal cues.
Oh man, and you know what? And like and my one thing about it when you come to this y'all, when you say non-verbal cues, and one thing I like about that, what you they said actually, I tell people all the time, to be alive is to be aware. If we're not aware of nothing, that's why if people tell me all the time, be like, "Oh, Dwayne, don't do the what? Don't do all the extra stuff before you do the show. Don't do all the extra." I said, "Well, if I don't do it, you're not gonna understand nothing." So a lot of people don't follow nothing. A lot of people not aware. Some people not where they want to be because they're not aware. Like I want to carry people out there. Like you got to be aware of everything, but you got to get a sense of something. You got to have something to go by off of. Like because if you're able to go by off of something, you can easily get to the next level. Like me, I tell people, don't be a dummy. Like you want to be aware. To be alive is to be aware. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And I want to add to that what you just said is like one thing you got to understand by incorporating both empathy and communication skill, you got to realize that we build stronger and more meaningful relationships and improve our personal and professional lives. So people like you got it's a must, especially for the African American community. And I definitely want to speak that on us because Black History Month is next month. You know what I'm saying? Like we got the more that we able to have empathy with one another around us and communication. This is what they not telling us. Empathy and communication still. Like they didn't teach that to us. So we didn't be like, oh, we want to hate. You want to hate somebody like if we in Shreveport. We want to hate on somebody over here they grabbing the dunk. But did you know the time they spent on creating that dunk? Or did you know the time they spent by creating that box Chevy? People look at baby like, oh baby this, baby gay, baby this, baby that. I'm like, baby may be a lot of things, but the one thing I know what baby is successfully. He's successful. He made it through everything that people said about him. Now it ain't for me to get into what he is and what he ain't. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that people really got to understand that empathy and communication is a must. You need that. You got to get that. You know what I'm saying? And as my final thought, I want to say this. To everybody that's watching right now, tuning in, I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for being here. I appreciate A-Town. I appreciate Big Sat. I appreciate my lovely co-host Ashley. We all moving to inspire. Now one thing I want to do to all y'all that's watching and listening right now, I want y'all to apply at least one of these skills to your conversation today. So when you have on your next conversation, apply. You mean you got to do all of them. You can do all of them. You can do all of them. But start with one today. You know what I'm saying? And feel free to email us. I'll come back on the next show and type into the chat and tell them, hey, I did this, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and another thing, I want you.
Thank you.
To know that, bless you.
Thank you.
I want you to know on our next episode, man, we gotta, man, the next topic is gonna be. You think this topic is off the chain? Wait till you hear what we're gonna be talking about next. Like it's really gonna get deeper to building emotional intelligence. So right now we're gonna be on emotional intelligence for a minute because I feel like when it comes to the African American community, we don't be. I feel like that's why we is in the situation we're in today because we don't know how to control our emotions. But like right now, like I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, and it ain't no way in hell we should be at the top of the murder capital in the world when I see the small. We small, but we still big because everybody getting their emotions and they feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like me, but I love my city. I'm gonna come to Shreveport every chance I get. One thing about it, when I reconnect with my OG Big Stack, see, I like to call it a hole in the wall. An ant. That's probably one of the popular clubs you can go to in Shreveport right now. And it's small. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna come to me, when I come to the city, I'm going to clubs like that. Right. I mean I go to a big club, but I like stuff like that because I like to be with people that I know that I ain't getting in the mud. I like to be around hustlers. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, that's just what it is, people like say. I just want y'all to know. Happy Black History Month is coming in February. I want y'all to know you need empathy and communication. I want you to work on one still at a time. Actually, let them know what's up.
Just be mindful. Really be mindful. And when you move with intentions from the heart, pure and genuine, you can't hide it. So your true intentions eventually come out. So just be genuine and mindful in order to be empathetic and to have great communication, be proactive. And be a life learner. Be a life learner. Be willing to listen and learn.
Ooh, man, look, that's how I got next shot. Give me a little sneak peek.
Learning.
That part.
What'd he say? What'd you say, Big Sam?
Never too old. Go ahead, say it again.
Never too old to stop learning.
That is so true. We're never too old to stop learning.
And put the pride aside.
Right. We getting too old for this.
For real.
And like you say, we definitely getting too old for this. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, like, you got to put your pride to the side. Like, no God is safe. You know what I'm saying?
And don't block your blessings. Don't block your blessings. Catch all your blessings. Go outside. Interact. Catch your blessings.
That part. You know what I'm saying? And before we get ready to get up out of here, so with your A-Town, tell people your handle where they can reach you at, and give them your family salt. What you want people to take from this episode.
You could follow me at A-Town _0705 official. That's Instagram, same as TikTok, and also A-Town 0705 for my YouTube. Also, that I want everybody to understand from this message is that, from this episode, is that patience, understanding, relaxation, and open-minded, and no more closed-minded. No more closed-minded. The more you be closed-minded, the more you understand life and how hard it is. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was closed-minded before when I was young. That's why I was saying, think before you react. Right? I was closed-minded. Why? Because not because I didn't want to hear people. It's just that I want stuff like, no, it is this way. Instead of this way, it's that way. We heard the lady was saying on this, when you show us the video, we could try it this way. I didn't want to try it people's way. I want to try it my way. Because every time I used to try other people's way, I'm not saying they're always right. But it was like, come on, my way was be good. I know it is. You know what I'm saying? My way is not always right. So that's what I'm saying. Man. So open mind.
Man, that's deep. I like that A-Town. That is good. And we got about 20 seconds on that one. I know we want to get out of here. We got things to do, go home. But before you give your final thought, Big Sack, I got 20 seconds. I want y'all to hit it right quick.
There will be times when you seemingly face insurmountable obstacles, but that's when you dig deep into your soul for the courage and the fortitude to keep going and to never forget that despite life's detours, you are destined for greatness.
There you go, Big Stack. What you tell the people what you want them to take for what you want to like keep in mind that we don't know who going we don't a lot of times we don't know who watching, and once it go up on YouTube and all that, we don't know who watching. So what you want people to take from this episode from you, and they give you a final thought.
And your handle, and what you want them to check
and
out.
Your handle.
Okay, you can follow me at Sack the Great. That's SACCDAGREAT on all platforms, Instagram, X, Sack the Great, the number 1 after the great on TikTok. You can find me at Jeremy Williams under my real name, my government handle on Facebook. You can look up the music, Big Sack, BIGSACC, on all streaming platforms, wherever you stream your music. I'm there. YouTube, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever, I'm there. Just want to tell the people, man, just be mindful, be optimistic, be empathetic, be considerate of other people's feelings, and try not to be so selfish and kind of be more selfless, and understand that it's not all about you all the time. You do have to, consider others.
Ooh, you know what? And I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to say amen to that. I appreciate everybody for tuning in to that. And like, I say amen because at this day, so we all got a gift. And all our gift is bigger than what we can imagine. Like faith. And that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, people, I want to say this, and we get ready to close out. And like I say, when it's all said and done, you can't do none of this without God. I don't know what you believe in. I don't know what you hear, but when you got God, God's gonna help you get through it. We're gonna allow you to go through things, and that's why we get ready to close out with this song. That's why I got this.
If you agree with everything he said, this gonna be my year. I'm blessed, no stress. Everybody around me blessed. Say, amen. He put them in the fire, but they don't smell like smoke. He stepped up off the boat, but he never let them go. He'll never let you drown. He'll never let you down. 1 time if he saved you, 2 times if he blessed you, 3 cause you alive. I know he may not come where you want him, but I live long enough to know that he's on time. So let the church say, if you agree with everything he said, let the church say, if you agree with everything he said, this gonna be my year. I'm coming out, I'm staying blessed, no more doubt. I'm going up, you coming out. Get ready, hey. Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. God has spoken, so let the church say. When I'm up, when I'm down, when I'm winning, and when I'm losing, every time you bring me out, I'll say, you ain't found me yet. Never. I will stand on your word, no matter what comes my way. My answer will be amen. You ain't found me. No. No matter. Hey, my answer will be amen. You ain't. No. Fail me yet. You never fail me. No matter what. No matter what comes my way. No matter what comes my way. Hey, my answer will always be amen.
Y'all golden girl.
There was a girl named Clarissa came into the gym tonight. What you think about girls boxing?
Don't see no reason why she can't. She got hands.
Hey, Mama.
Talk to you, man.
Going to bed. I got training in the morning.
When you win that prize money, we get our own place. Just us.
USA Boxing hasn't won a gold medal since 2004.
Yeah, well, none of them boxers was Clarissa, was it?
As long as I'm boxing, I'm gonna be okay.
So you on a path, and everything you see out there is just one more thing to get in your way.
What you doing?
You think I don't know about what it's like to be 16? Hormones all everywhere?
Don't nobody want to hear about your nasty hormones.
Oh, you don't? Well, I'm gonna tell you, though.
When you gonna rip the Nike?
Soon, bruh, soon. What's this?
That good protein.
Can I at least have some fries?
Coach Jason say no French fries.
We going to China for the qualifiers. And after that, it's London. Can't nobody beat me. This just ain't what I thought it would be. All these people getting these endorsements. Meanwhile, I can barely pay my mama rent.
Maybe it just take more time. I would love to represent Clarissa. It's just much harder with women athletes.
It's not fair, but people expect female athletes to behave a certain way.
I won that gold medal by being me. What happened to staying true to who you are?
It's way bigger than boxing, Russ. So it's gonna be up to you to show who Clarissa Shields really is.
If I'm trained for the second gold medal, I'm gonna need exactly what the men get.
Is it the money? Is it the recognition?
Money is recognition. This ain't just about me. It's just for all the women.
Folks around here know that if Clarissa Shields can do it, they can too.
You've seen more in your 16 years than most people seen in their entire lifetime. I want you to take that fire inside of you and turn it into something good.
Hey, yo, you represent out there. Show 'em how we do it in Flint.